Five-time world champ Zab Judah. We appreciate a couple moments as we get set for our next bout of the evening. Jesus Gutierrez taking on Roberto Acevedo. Obviously, Gutierrez, a fighter you're very familiar with. What are the
You know, he starts with good speed. He has great power, and he's going to come and bring it.
We'll see if he keeps that undefeated record intact as we get set for this one. We'll go to the tail of the tape for that, Mike Woods.
You know Jesus Gutierrez gets good work in because he works with jab. Judah promotes the guy. So 13-0-1, yeah, he's on my prospect list right now.
For the introductions of this one, we'll go back inside the ring to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the space at Westbury, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Greg Cohen Promotions in association with David Schuster's Winner Take All Productions. This bout is sponsored by Westbury Jeep Dodge Chrysler Ram, Next Level Auto Body, Model Sporting Goods, Gotta Go to Moe's, and Oliphant Vodka, 100 years of heritage imported from Holland. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, Pat Sullivan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing scheduled in the junior welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears black with gold trim. He weighed in at an even 138 pounds. His professional record, 13 victories, 14 defeats. He has 3 draws and 1 win coming by way of knockout. De Moca, Puerto Rico. Damas y caballeros, presentando Robert Acevedo. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He wears black with white trim. He weighed in at a ready 138.8 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 13 victories, no defeats. He has 1 draw and 4 wins coming by way of knockout. From Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jesus Chuy, el Huracán de Culiacán, Gutierrez.
All right, fighters, you can give the instruction in the dressing room. I expect you to obey the rules of the New York State Athletic Commission. Okay? Respect the sport and show respect for each other. Comprende? Touch gloves, come out fighting at the bell.
All right, this one's slated for 6 rounds. Junior welterweight Jesus Gutierrez, 13-0-1, 4 knockouts. Popular 26-year-old out of Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, against another grizzled vet, and Roberto Acevedo, born in Moca, Puerto Rico. By way of Union City, 13-14-3. Acevedo, black trunks, gold trim. Gutierrez, black trunks, white trim. Rich Quinones alongside Mike Woods. 5-time world champ Zab Judah, very familiar with Gutierrez.
Yeah.
What's the first thing that you're looking for early on in this fight by Gutierrez?
Well, right now, Chuy's going to come out and he's going to fill the guy out a little bit and see what he got to offer right now, and you know, touch him to the body a little bit and see what the guy got to offer. And one thing about Chuy, once he see an opening, it's game over.
Zab, I see he's 13-0-1, quote-unquote only 4 KOs. That number doesn't leap off the page at me, but you're saying that he has power not reflected in his record.
Yeah, well, he has a lot of power, trust me.
Which actually might play into his favor tonight. Acevedo has been knocked out 7 times in his career. Again, this one's slated for 6. We'll see how it unfolds.
Well, let's make it for 8 now, guys. I kind of see it.
Zab talking like a promoter. Do you want to be called fighter promoter or just fighter or?
Well, I'm actually I'm signed to Super Judo Promotions, Greg Cohen Promotions, and I have a management company, SMG, Super Management Group, and Chuy's under my management group.
Okay, so you're technically his manager.
Yes.
All right.
Not a promoter.
So how many guys do you promote and how many do you manage?
We promote Zab Super Judo. I mean, that's
just you. You're the only guy you promote. Okay, the other ones you manage.
Yes.
Right.
look at the body work by Chuy. I mean, he's doing a good job by going to the body.
Certainly working the issue early on as he has Acevedo up against the ropes in round number 1. Good body shots starting to add up.
To the body and to the head is where he's going.
Zab, do you spar with him?
Yes. We spar together, we run together, we train together. He's like my little brother.
Late stages, round number 1.
Has he visited Brownsville? Did you go back to Brownsville
Yes,
this
I took him
visit?
all through Brooklyn. He was all through Brooklyn, all times of the day, all times of the night.
Uh-oh. At nighttime too?
At nighttime too.
Uh-oh.
That's the best time to go to Brooklyn at nighttime.
You guys are doing road work at night though, right?
Yeah, road
That's
work.
right, that's it.
100%.
That's it.
Body shots again, building equity early on in round number 1. It's Gutierrez against Acevedo. Acevedo, very streaky fighter. Has had a couple streaks here and there. Take a timeout. More boxing after this.
Need to book a flight? Check out cheapoair.com.
Welcome back as we get set for round number 2, slated for 6 between Jesus Gutierrez and Roberto Acevedo. Acevedo, black trunks, gold trim. Gutierrez, black trunks, white trim. Rich Quinones, Mike Woods. Joined 5-time world champ Zab Judah. Zab, I'm just curious, the last fight for Gutierrez was that draw against Angel Hernandez.
Yeah.
Entered that bout, you want to call it a regional bout or not, with a championship, WBC United States Championship, but lost it on the scales.
Yeah.
Is that something, and that happens sometimes when you're trying to cut weight, is conditioning, do you think that's going to be an issue with him? He's 26 years of age. I mean, do you foresee any of that rearing its ugly head down the road, not being able to make weight?
Well, you know what it is? Chuy had a very hard, strenuous training camp for that fight. And I think sometimes people don't understand the things that go through fighters' minds and things as it goes on in training camp. I mean, sometimes you worry about weight so much that you forget to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once, you get a nutrition and he tell you, you got to eat. And you start eating, and you like, wait a minute, my weight is going crazy.
Yeah.
So I think that's what Chuy kind of experienced in the last fight. Saying between the nutritionist and eating, and then working out hard to try to make the weight. So sometimes you stress yourself too much, you might overdo it.
Sure, and in fact, when you're going up in weight, obviously, you can get more meals in as opposed to cutting the weight, cutting down.
But he's a very strong fighter. He's aggressive. One thing I can tell you guys, you'll never see no quitting in this kid. From round 1 to the round end, he's gonna come forward and bring the heat.
You see in the back of his trunks, hardcore fight fans might know that name, Culiacan. Guess who came from there?
Ooh.
Chavez Sr. All right? That's a boxing hotbed in Mexico. That means something.
That means something big, big time.
Tough, durable fighters with chins, action-packed fighters. Fighters that don't quit.
I give this guy about maybe at the end of this round or next round, and he's gonna sit down.
Is he getting some work in now?
Yeah, he's touching very nice to the body.
And Zab, we're going to get into when we're going to see you fight again.
Yes.
Mr. 37 was talking to you the other day. You said, no. This, my book ain't done. I got a sequel coming up. I'm still A grade.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we want to hear more about that.
Most definitely.
All right.
Gutierrez again working the issue against the southpaw Acevedo.
Acevedo doesn't seem to be fighting back. He just seems to be trying to catch punches and survive.
Good counter by Acevedo. Just showing a little sign of life late in round number 2.
Not a lot, though. Gutierrez is throwing a lot of punches per round.
You would deem him a high-volume puncher.
Yes.
Early on in his career as we close in on 2 in the books between Gutierrez and Acevedo as we are inside the gorgeous space at Westbury and Westbury Long Island for Super Brawl. Rich Quinones calling the action with my broadcast partner this evening, Mike Woods. Special guest, 5-time world champ, Zab Judah. Zab, I'll let you take us through the replay on this one.
Yeah, Gutierrez right now, he's looking the look inside to touch the body. Right now, he's looking for some good body work right now. Oh, look at the elbow.
He wanted to let an elbow there.
Did you see that? That was very...
Veteran move.
Veteran move. put a little dirt into it too, but it's okay. You know, Chuy's a well-established fighter. He's seen it all.
He didn't learn that in Brownsville, though. No.
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 But Chuy didn't throw the elbow. The other guy threw the elbow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Chuy keeps it clean.
Yeah, Chuy's a clean.
You're a good influence on him, man.
Yeah.
So, Zab, you were going to headline tonight. There was some fisticuffs the day before, so it's looked like they're going to kick it to sometime in October, and you're just going to, what, stay in shape?
I'm going to always stay in shape. I'm in shape 24/7 all the time. Always ready to go.
Opening stages of round number 3 slated for 6. Kind of the theme of the night. We're seeing some of these young fighters get tested by some, if you want to deem them, grizzled veterans. I mentioned Acevedo suffered a first-round knockout loss to Robert Easter, who's a very good-looking, young, powerful, undefeated fighter. Hot prospect out of Toledo. Now he gets his feet wet with another hot prospect out of Las Vegas and Gutierrez. So you like to see these durable guys because they're the guys that fill out local cards.
Yes.
The opponent.
Yes. He's a very pretty good, cool guy, you know. He's throwing some very pot shots right now, you know what I'm saying? But Chuy's picking them off and looking to get inside on one of those big counters and hit him with some hard stuff.
Zab, it looks like your man is maybe, a hip shot there.
Wow.
A hip shot there.
Dirty.
All the tricks from Acevedo. Looking to land an elbow and then a hip shot. Zab, I was going to say, it looked like Gutierrez maybe trying to do some different things. Maybe more movement in this round, looking to get more angles, maybe get more space. Are you seeing the same thing here?
Gutierrez is right now, he's just pacing himself. He's trying to figure out this kid right now. He's trying to figure out what side of an angle that he's coming from, and he's coming forward. But, he's showing a lot of heart, a lot of discipline. You know what I'm saying? The guys don't understand how much discipline it takes right now to be getting hit with a shot and staying focused at what your course is to accomplish.
A lot of experience against southpaws. Forget about sparring.
Yeah.
But throughout the course of his career, has footwork ever been an issue? Do you see that he's going where he needs to go as opposed to going into that counter left? Sometimes you'll see that against the southpaw young fighters.
Yeah. Right now, Gutierrez is doing good. He's keeping his foot on the outside. You know what I'm saying? He's letting the other guy keep his foot on the inside and just keeping the edge on the guy.
Zab, when you fight, when you see the other guy has a nick or a cut, do you consciously target it? Or do you not change your game plan because of that?
Well, myself, yeah. I like to work on the cuts and, take a small cut and bust it open to take a little pond and bust it open to a river.
Well, we see that cut forming under the right eye of Acevedo. So again, 26-year-old Gutierrez, see if he exploits that a little bit. Starts digging. Try to put away his opponent.
Richie, that was the word I was looking for. Exploit. Beautiful. Absolutely. That's what. You might as well.
Acevedo certainly, I like to call it a feisty fighter.
Is that what you call when a guy throws elbows and like hit shots and stuff? That's a feisty, all right?
Crafty, feisty.
Dirty.
I like to call it dirty with a capital D.
There's a lot of stuff we don't see sometimes. Our view's obstructive, even though we have the monitor in front of us. Sometimes the referee can shield some things. 3 in the books.
We have a good referee in there right now, too.
Yes, you do. So, handicap this fight right now. I mean, again, unofficially in the scorecards, Gutierrez having his way against Acevedo. But if you were in his corner right now, barking out instructions, what would you tell him?
Oh, I would tell him to use his jab a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Put a couple more good sticks to the body, and finish up with the hook up top, and just step around a little more. You know what I'm saying? Don't come straight forward inside of this guy, because this guy is looking to just throw pot shots.
What do you see right here?
See that? That's what you call a pot shot. See that? Pot shot. He's just looking to just swing a big punch and hoping that it lands clean.
Yeah. Leaving his guard down, too, for that counter, right?
Yeah. Gutierrez got to stay very focused, because Acevedo's hungry, you know what I mean? He's looking to come in here and land some quick stuff that people don't see.
Well, sure. Spoil the party.
Yeah, of course.
Knock a prospect down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, a popular kid, a confident kid. You do have to have some cockiness to be successful in this game that they call boxing.
Yeah.
Certainly, Acevedo might be the opponent on the bout sheet, but he wants to spoil the party here.
Yeah, but I think that we closed the VIP already, so he's not accepted.
He gets free bottle service over there?
Yeah.
Gutierrez, black trunks, white trim. Acevedo, black trunks, gold trim, rocked back momentarily. Acevedo now going, I'm sorry, Gutierrez, pardon me, going to the body and actually pushing the referee.
Pushing the referee, wow, you can't do that.
Complaining that there was a low blow by Gutierrez, and Acevedo not only took umbrage with Gutierrez, but also the referee.
I think Mercani would have took 3 points from him.
Yeah, fast.
Pat Sullivan keeping his wits about him. Doing a good job keeping this a clean fight.
Pat is a great referee. I've been knowing the guy for a long time.
Is he a former fighter?
Pat's been a guy that's been, I've been knowing him since the amateurs. He's always been a referee in New York City. You know, like I said, I'm a product of this environment. And I've been knowing him since the kid gloves. He's a great guy. Good body shots by Gutierrez right now. He's throwing, look at the clean, decisive elbows. This is not good right now, guys. This is not good.
Sullivan giving him a lot of leadway. Justification could have been a point deducted.
And right there again.
Now what's interesting is how is Gutierrez going to react? Is he going to get caught up with this? He knows that he's having a pretty relatively easy time against Acevedo. So you want to see a young fighter keep his wits about him.
He's going to stay calm and just keep doing what he was trained to do. You know what I'm saying? When a guy starts doing deliberate, dirty things like this, it's a sign of a way out right now.
A sign of frustration, too.
Yes.
Good body shots by Gutierrez. Has Acevedo up against the ropes. Right uppercut, too. Another good scoring blow.
Culiacan is repping pretty good tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Under 30 seconds ago. Zab, I noticed one thing about Jesus. A lot of times young fighters smother their punches. They get too excited when they have their opponent up against the ropes.
Yeah.
Backs up a little bit. He's creating a little more space.
Right. He was taught that. You know, he has a great trainer in Fareed Samad. Fareed Samad is a 1996 Olympian alternate, and he's a great trainer right now himself. He also trains myself. He trains Chuy, and we got a pretty good stable coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Body shots again by Gutierrez. So we're closing in on 4 in the books. So 4 in the books. This one between Jesus Gutierrez and Roberto Acevedo slated for 6 rounds. Got a little chippy there by Acevedo. Take a look at Gutierrez, who to his credit didn't buy in some of the tactics as we take a look at those aforementioned tactics.
Wow. That wasn't a low blow by Gutierrez. I think that was right around the borderline
Belt line.
of the belt. If anybody's doing anything deliberate and dirty, it's Acevedo.
Good body work, adding up for Gutierrez. Good uppercut, too, to close things out. Let's see if Acevedo just throws something against the wall, see if it sticks in round number 5. Or if Gutierrez puts him away, keeps working the body, certainly has an opportunity to slow him down and get him out of here.
Okay, Zab, you're a fighter, promoter, manager. Now I'm going to ask you to play trainer.
Yeah.
What would you have told Gutierrez in between rounds from wanting to see from him in round 5?
My thing is, I would tell Gutierrez, use your jab, use your double jab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come with your double jab and finish out with good combinations and step around. Don't let this guy smother you up, because it looks like, you know, Acevedo wants to smother him up and keep it on the inside and keep it a tight, dirty fight. Fight him on the outside, which I'm pretty sure that the trainer in Fareed Samad, he's telling him every bit of thing that I'm telling him too.
Yeah, you're less likely to get hit by an errant elbow if you've got some distance between you.
Right.
See
But
what
you
he
gotta
has.
understand, like, we have a great matchup right here now. We have a Puerto Rican and we have a Mexican. You know, these guys always go at it. I mean, they're like,
And they're not going to give an inch.
they're not gonna give an inch. It's a country thing. I mean, it's something that's been ablaze for a long time, and you know, it's no throwing of water on the fight like this. They're gonna fight.
Good straight right by Gutierrez. Round number 5, slated for 6. Jesus Gutierrez putting his 13-0-1 mark on the line, looking very solid right now against a veteran, Roberto Acevedo, 13-14-3. As we mentioned, Acevedo has been knocked out 7 times in his career.
Zab, putting you on the spot. Do you think your guy can get a KO?
Yeah. I'm really surprised that he's still hanging around right now.
Right.
But you know, Acevedo looks like a guy that's not doing too much. He's pot shotting and he's hanging around. You know, he's looking to drop an elbow in here, drop a low blow in there, drop a headbutt in there. And
is that more of what Jesus is not doing, or the fact that Acevedo is just making an ugly affair? He's probably going to get.
Yeah, he's making an ugly affair. An ugly affair.
Mouthpiece comes out. Put in Gutierrez's mouthpiece. Action continues. Under a minute to go in round number 5. Well, you'll see that a lot. Clash of heads, southpaw and an orthodox fighter. Excellent crowd this evening here at the Space at Westbury and Long Island. Good card thus far. A lot of action.
A lot of action.
Seen some good young fighters get tested against some durable veterans.
Yep.
Zab, you just signed with Greg Cohen, right? That's
yes.
a new signing.
New signing.
Some New York and New York. But do you consider yourself a Vegas guy now, or are you still a New York guy?
I'm a Brooklyn boy.
All right.
Good round.
5 in the books between Gutierrez and Acevedo. When you look at a young fighter, you look at a 26-year-old in Jesus Gutierrez with a 13-0-1 record, an undefeated record. Right. When do you start to categorize a guy as, you know, a young fighter to an opponent, to a prospect, to a fringe contender?
Well, it's by the things that they go through. You got to judge them on the things that they go through. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Gutierrez is coming through some pretty good line of great competition. And, you know, this guy right here, Acevedo, you know, he's showing them a lot of great things. He's showing them elbows. He's showing them headbutts. He's showing them low blows. He's showing them all kind of movement and things like that. So I think as you go along throughout the line, this builds the character of a fighter.
Which a lot of times a fighter gets thrown in. A young fighter, an undefeated fighter, gets thrown into a fight with a veteran guy, lopsided record, a testy, a feisty fighter. You learn a lot from that fight. So again, it's prudent, could be beneficial if this does go 6. He's getting some good work in, and he's learning some different things.
Some great work. This is the last round, and I think I remember myself when I was 15-0, I fought a guy by the name of Mickey Ward. And I only had 15 fights, and they said, don't fight this guy. This guy's a veteran. I think he had about 34 fights, stopping guys with body shots. And I went in there, and I defeated Mickey Ward. And from that time on, that was my time when everybody said, this kid right here is going to be champion of the world.
It's called the eye-opening fight.
Yes.
Mickey Ward was delivering deadly liver shots at that time on his comeback.
Yes.
A lot of people thought that would be too much for Zab, too much too soon. You stepped up. You stepped over him.
Yes, and he's a great guy, to be exact, guys. He's a good friend of mine, and he's a great guy.
And I can watch video all day of him delivering that liver shot.
Oh, man, he does it so phenomenal.
Well, a fighter who's shown a lot of body shots this evening, Jesus Gutierrez, 26-year-old popular fighter out of Las Vegas, Nevada, working over Roberto Acevedo. See if he can close the show. 6th and final round. Gutierrez in the black trunks and white trim.
I think that you guys don't know, in Las Vegas, Jesus Gutierrez is one of the probably only kids that can fill up an arena.
Very popular fighter.
Very popular fighter out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I mean, if he fights out there, it's a sold-out event.
Yep. I think only the 2nd fight of his career was a no contest. I think that was against Frankie Martinez.
Yeah.
But he's been ripping off wins.
High volume puncher. He's doing some good boxing right now. Good lateral movement. You know, he realizing the staying on the inside fight is not good. So he's getting his shots off and getting out. He's doing a great job right now.
He's also first with that jab, getting that stick out there. Also, after throwing those combinations, effortlessly comes back right to that jab.
Right.
He's having fun too. You saw him with a big grin there after they exchanged blows.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you get hit with a shot that you feel like, oh, man, how did I get hit with that? He started laughing. So I think that was one of those things right there. But like you said about the jab is something you start with, and the jab is something you finish with.
Late stages, 6th and final round. Jesus Gutierrez against Roberto Acevedo.
Good defense by Chuy right there. Good defense.
Straight right by Gutierrez. Backs up Acevedo.
Good fight, guys. Good fight.
So an entertaining affair. Good showing by Jesus Gutierrez against a veteran one in Roberto Acevedo. We'll step aside. When we come back to the Westbury in Long Island, we'll have the decision of this one. Welcome back, everyone, to the space at Westbury in Westbury, Long Island. Rich Quinones ringside with Mike Woods and five-time world champ Zab Judah. Woodsy, we'll start with you. That young man we're taking a look at, 26-year-old Gutierrez. What did you like out of him this evening?
Looks like Judah found a good one. He's managing the kid, high volume. He found angles, and he fought a guy who you deem feisty, I deem dirty. He got some good experience in tonight in Westbury.
Well, we'll get Zab's thoughts in a moment. Let's make this one official. For that, inside the ring to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the space at Westbury, after 6 rounds, we go to the judges' score totals. All 3 judges, Ken Ezzo, Alan Nace, and Tom Carasone, scored this bout identically, 60-54, all for your winner by unanimous decision, Jesus Chuy, El Huracán de Culiacán, Gutierrez.
Zab, when we started this fight, you thought it could be an early fight.
Yeah.
You were also maybe hoping, hey, let's get some rounds in for the young man, Jesus Gutierrez. Yeah. It goes the distance. It's a clean sweep. What did you like from this kid, and what do you think he needs to work on going forward?
I think tonight, going the whole 6-round distance was good for him tonight. Different type of things. He got a chance to see guys throwing elbows, guys throwing headbutts, guys throwing low blows, and he was able to deal with it. And he came in there, he boxed good, he threw a high volume of punches, some excellent body shots, and he's the winner tonight. What can we say?
And he looked good doing it as well. We appreciate you sitting in with us for a couple moments. Gutierrez, the 26-year-old from Las Vegas, improves to 14-0-1. A game Acevedo falls to 14-14. More boxing to come from the space at Westbury in Long Island.